Alright, well, hopefully this is a short video. So, I've decided to take a break from reviewing anime because I've unexpectedly walked into another foreign political squabble that I want absolutely no part of. So, instead of reviewing another bad American movie or another average or decent anime, I think I'm just going to review my other great passion in life, which is soda. Quite frankly, I think soda is one of the greatest things America ever invented, and as an American, I take great pleasure in the fact that there is a constantly revolving, interesting variety of sodas available in various different parts of America. As you travel around, you'll discover them like Pokemon. Now, from the wide variety of indie sodas you might find in strange places where hipsters reside, to the constantly fluxing mega corporations that have the usual sodas, but they change their flavors out from year to year to try and stay relevant, quite frankly, soda is a fun pastime that is always interesting. Now, I will point out that the best soda I ever had in my life was Japanese Pepsi Sapote Gold. I would literally murder someone right now to have another bottle of that. It was the most heavenly golden Pepsi ever created, literally the filet mignon of rare Kobe beef Pepsis. But anyway, today I'm going to review Dr. Pepper with cream soda in it, which quite frankly is neither a good Dr. Pepper nor a good cream soda. So before I do that, I guess I'll take some time to review normal Dr. Pepper, as I doubt I would ever normally come back to that one. Dr. Pepper is one of the oldest American sodas, dating back to the 1880s, originally created by a Brooklyn hipster turned cowboy Charles Alderton, who created the drink to celebrate the fucking Louisiana Purchase. Because nothing makes me want a cool glass of Dr. Pepper like literally purchasing the continent of West America from the French. The drink gained huge popularity in Texas, was named Dr. Pepper in the 1880s to originally promote itself as a medical tonic with the ability to aid in digestion, restore vim, vigor, and vitality. Okay, when I read that, I was not expecting to see a sexy naked lady. Alright, what the fuck is a vim? Invader vim? Also, aren't vigor and vitality kind of the same word? Now, a lot of you out there might also be realizing that Dr. Pepper does not aid in digestion at all. Well, that's true now, but apparently in the 1880s they used to mix it with prune juice, so it used to? Because that's just what prune juice does. Now, I don't know if I want to try mixing Dr. Pepper with prune juice, because quite frankly that sounds disgusting. Also, I don't think you can even actually buy prune juice in this day and age. I don't know, I don't look for it. I sure as hell don't want to go juicing some prunes to see how they taste with Dr. Pepper, because I guess that used to be a thing. But as it turns out, the prune juice is one of the only reasons Dr. Pepper is actually called Doctor, because prunes are medicinal, or at least they were in the 1880s. Kind of like how Coca-Cola is only called that because it used to be cocaine cola, but now you just can't get cocaine in a glass of Coca-Cola, so yeah, the doctor name was just there to promote its medicinal abilities, and nowadays any soda with a doctor name is usually just trying to rip off Dr. Pepper in the first place. Also, because this drink is so fucking ancient, there is a rumor that there was actually an actual Dr. Pepper. Dr. Charles Pepper, who lived in Texas in the 1880s. Some people think the drink was named after him, but that is definitely an unproven rumor. And every time I try to investigate it, I got like 5 completely different stories about who this man could have been and why this drink would have been named after him. There was also at one point in history a legal battle waged to declare Dr. Pepper a cola, but apparently it won the right to not be a cola because it is not made from cola nuts. It is derived from peppers, very mysteriously setting itself apart from all the other colas. And this furthermore leads me to the conclusion that there was never a Dr. Pepper, aside for the ridiculous mascot character of Dr. Pepper, who was a more recent creation because memes. In the 1950s, Dr. Pepper got into a major rivalry with Coca-Cola because it was expanding into different states of availability, and this essentially started a kind of soda turf war. Now, the soda turf war eventually resulted in Coca-Cola getting so infuriated that they created their own inferior Dr. Pepper knockoff, Mr. Pibb, just to mess with them. But Mr. Pibb is a watered-down crap soda, and I'm kind of shocked they even still make it because it literally was apparently only created to make Dr. Pepper look bad. Anyway, after that in the 60s, some really weird advertising campaigns popped up. Dr. Pepper advised itself as the soda that tastes the best when cooked, because this was a weird sales trick because they just weren't selling enough soda in the winter, and they had to convince people to buy it in the winter to try and keep the business going. Anyway, the recipe here for hot Dr. Pepper says to boil the Dr. Pepper until it reaches a scalding 180 degrees in a pot. And apparently, after people started trying to cook it, it ended up finding its way into a variety of chicken and bean recipes in the South, because apparently if you boil it long enough, it turns into a kind of Chinese-style Szechuan sauce, especially if you boil it for too long and it gets thick. Once again, though, I find this idea disgusting, so I haven't tried it. Honestly, I find any beverage that is good cold disgusting when it's hot, and vice versa. Especially hot water. I will never drink hot water, even if I'm freezing to death. In the 1990s, Coca-Cola tried to buy out Dr. Pepper, but the FTC blocked the deal on an antitrust ground. However, despite that, in a really weird twist, the rights to Dr. Pepper internationally are in a very weird area. So in the US, Dr. Pepper was usually its own thing until in the past couple of decades. It eventually merged with some other soda companies, including A&W Root Beer, 7-Up Canada Dry, and Snapple and Hawaiian Punch. And then all of these companies were later suddenly conquered by the currently trending Keurig Coffee Company because they're rich, for now. However, internationally, Coca-Cola did get the rights to Dr. Pepper, and Coca-Cola makes Dr. Pepper in Europe, Japan, and South Korea. However, in Canada and Australia, Dr. Pepper is made by Pepsi, which is just super weird now that I think about it. Anyway, Dr. Pepper has a lot of variants, but almost all of them are just different types and levels of sugar changed around, which I don't really give a shit about. I only buy variants of sodas when they taste different. Micromanaging the levels of sugar in different bottles of soda is just a game for diabetics I want no part of, and, you know, I get that. That might be a health thing, that might be a diet thing if you're trying to lose weight. If you're trying to lose weight, just drink water. Do not drink soda to lose weight. Anyway, my favorite Dr. Pepper is the original. I don't mind cherry Dr. Pepper, but it's more expensive, but it at least tastes different from normal Dr. Pepper. It does actually taste like Dr. Pepper with cherries in it. There's also Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla, which honestly doesn't taste too different from Dr. Pepper with normal cherry. It just has a slightly lighter taste for the vanilla. But anyway, the reason I made this video today is because I ended up getting a hold of Dr. Pepper with cream soda again. Now, I fucking love cream soda, and I fucking love Dr. Pepper. So, by all accounts, mixing them together should be really good, right? Well, nah, it's not. The only reason I ended up buying the soda again is because there was a really major snowstorm in my area this week, and with COVID Omicron killing people left and right, my town went into hardcore disaster mode, and the townspeople bought out all the normal Dr. Pepper. And then after that, they bought all the normal cream soda too, leaving only the nasty Dr. Pepper and cream soda mixture behind. So, faced with this man-made disaster, I decided to give up and just give Dr. Pepper and cream soda one final chance, but ugh. It's somehow worse than Dr. Pepper, it's somehow worse than cream soda, and it's a combination of the two together which makes it like 4 times worse. Because cream soda has this wonderful, light, sweet, caramely flavor, and meanwhile Dr. Pepper has a darker, more caffeinated twitch. But you mix them together and the Dr. Pepper overpowers the cream soda bad. And when I drink the soda, it's not like it's a 50-50 mix, which would be pleasant. It tastes more like it's a 90% Dr. Pepper, 10% cream soda mix. And there's so little cream soda in it that I can barely taste it. So why even bother? Anyway, I totally hate this soda, and I can't really say anything good about it. It's better than water, unless you're trying to lose weight, but it's definitely worse than both Dr. Pepper and cream soda. So Dr. Pepper and cream soda, you get a 4 out of 10, because I'm judging this like a movie. Anyway, you could probably make a better version of this drink yourself if you have basic bartending skills. Just again, the biggest failure of the soda is why even advertise that it has cream soda in it if you can taste the cream soda. So yeah, just mix cream soda, Dr. Pepper yourself, do a 50-50 mix. If you can still taste the cream soda, you win. Because what the Dr. Pepper company has done here is honestly a failure. Now, it might be good with ice cream. Cream soda usually reacts really well with ice cream, so maybe you should give that a shot. But I'm not going to because it's winter right now, and I don't want to have an ice cream soda in winter because I'm freezing to death, and yet I'm also too prideful to boil my Dr. Pepper like a fucking advertisement from the 60s has told me to. Anyway, for more information about Dr. Pepper, please visit the Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco, Texas, which I'm sure will be an amazing place to live after the next nuclear holocaust when we lose a world war to China. By the way, I just want to point out that I've never worked for Dr. Pepper. I just think it's a really good soda. When I have worked a few jobs, it's usually my soda of choice to keep me working. But yeah, Dr. Pepper with cream soda is just not a good version of Dr. Pepper. Anyway, I'm Buster Green, and I guess I just reviewed Dr. Pepper because what the fuck am I doing with my life? Please subscribe. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Good night.